here today with Brett Piper. Now, Brett has his own consultancy, Collaborative Insights, and he's recently stepped away from 13 years on the senior leadership team at Les Mills International from 2004 through to 2017. So Brett's been with us here today at our Export Accelerator conference, sharing some really valuable insights through the 3 stages of Les Mills International journey, being startup, growth and maturity. Thanks for joining us, Brett.
Thanks, Catherine.
Great. So, Brett, you know, there's a lot of businesses out there with all the enthusiasm and ambition in the world to embark on the export journey.
Yeah.
If you had your time again, what would you do different?
I think the only difference I would make would be to be a little more selective around our decisions on independent distributors, take our time and choose ones that were more aligned with us. And secondly, I think shift to owned distribution where we can a bit more faster. So we've ended up doing it, but we could have made the journey a bit quicker.
Yeah, okay. Businesses that you see who are keen and ambitious to grow globally, when would you caution a business against exporting?
I think when they need more work on their business model and understanding their value proposition, spending time close to the customer, that can sometimes happen most easily in New Zealand. And secondly, exporting is not something to embark on lightly if you've got cash flow issues, so you need to have a war chest to go overseas.
If there was one piece of advice you could give to a business at that early stage of their export journey, what would it be?
I think it's get close to the customer, and that can often be a challenge in exporting because you've got intermediaries, but I think it's always valuable in learning more about what your customers value in your product, the performance of your distributors. You really can't go wrong engaging closely with your customer.
And that's interesting because often you do hear a lot of businesses think that the first step to exporting is finding a distributor. What do you think about that?
Well, it's part of the decision, but it needs to be wider than just selecting the distributor. You need to give some consideration, first of all, to the structure that you'll adopt. If you can leave out an intermediary in your business model, that's great, but often the intermediary is key in putting you in touch with the customers or giving you credibility in the market. And there may be big barriers to entry as a distributor. So it all depends, but there's a whole process of aligning your business model for distribution, and the business model that works for you within New Zealand may not necessarily work internationally.
And so you've come on board recently as an accelerator, as part of the ExportNZ Accelerate 100 program. What do you love about Export New Zealand?
What I love about Export New Zealand, apart from the exemplary timekeeping, which is amazing, I love the purpose and the drive of the people. I think we all believe really strongly in New Zealand Inc. And we're all really keen to share our experience, and learning from what I've seen works both ways. I can share a lot, but there's a lot of opportunity for learning from other people's experience.
And just to finish on a fun note, what's top on your Santa wish list this year, Brett?
It's a Paul Smith shirt with little sharks on it. And I've pointed out to my wife exactly where she can find it.
Oh, you're good.
I am.
My husband can learn something from you.
I know how hard it is to find things for my wife, so I'll do everything I can to make it easy for her.
Great. Thanks for joining us, Brett. It's great to have you here and part of the team.
Thanks. It's
okay.
really great.